Hello everyone and welcome back to a completed Torana SLR 5000 Tribute, and what a turnaround from this car. I really wasn't sure what we were going to be able to achieve with it. Such was the level of damage or inflicted marks into the paintwork, but it's turned itself around leaps and bounds. Like, it is just far beyond what I expected we could get from the car, simply because we just didn't know how far some of the damage went. You don't know until you start. And by now you've probably seen the shorts and the introduction video, particularly of this bonnet, of what we were working with. It's a different colour almost. It had this white tinge to it, didn't it? But now it's sort of representing what it probably should have been when it was delivered. So this car is a tribute car. Obviously, it was being assembled and painted elsewhere, not by the owner. Owner was happy with the car, but yeah, it was sort of lacking, and it was. It just didn't have that zing about it. It just looked a bit tired, even though it was new. So yeah, it started out as a job that probably wasn't meant to go as far as this has. But the more we worked with the car, the more we realised the potential of the car. And being the significance of the car, we decided, both the owner and I, that we need to maybe do the car justice and go see what we can do with this paint and make it how it should have been. And I think we've delivered that. And also, the customer hasn't seen this car yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing his reaction. Because it's remarkable what this car has now become. There was a lot of sanding marks. There's a lot of places that had never been polished. There was areas where a rock had probably got stuck or something similar in the orbital sander that had just gouged into the paintwork. A couple of those areas you can still see a little bit. I'm trying to catch the light here. Just there, I think there is one. Yeah, but we've been able to get it as best we can, because they just keep going down. But when you consider what this panel looked like, and what every panel looked like really, it's come leaps and bounds. So I'm very, very proud to have worked on this car, and thank you, Mark, for giving me the opportunity. We've also done in the engine bay here. Oh, there we go. Again, this is not to show quality, it's just making the car look how it probably should have been when it was delivered from the paint shop. So we've just sort of gone around and tidied, polished everything up and made it look just shiny and nice, Look, there is a lot of hours in this car, having said that. A lot of hours. More hours than the average bear, I guess, but it's not the longest car I've ever done, but still pretty long. And when you're chasing, a very high level, I guess this is not the highest level you could do, but when you're chasing a certain level like this, where you're trying to remove as many defects as possible, it's quite a lengthy, time-consuming process. It's not quick, but as you can see, the results are certainly worth it. So we've also done and tidied up the rocker covers. They were all faded, and taken the battery out and cleaned around that and polished in behind there. So everything's been waxed and polished. And interior we haven't done. We've just given it a vacuum from when we've been in and out of the car while it's been here. I'm extremely happy with how this car's turned out. So if you have a car like this that doesn't quite look as nice as you'd like it, or it's just sort of dropped off a little bit in its appearance, that's what we do. We specialise in this sort of car. We have another one over here that's going to be ready for sale soon. It's a little bit of a project, but nothing like this one, but it's going to be featuring soon. Hopefully in the next week or so we'll be able to update you on that. If you have a car like this that needs some proper attention and a bit of different approach in terms of intensive polishing and detailing, then more than happy to hear from you. Contact me through my socials or my number, 0418 480 334. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.